See the title, y'all. See the title, man. Leave Dylan Gabriel alone. Please leave Dylan Gabriel alone. This is all the messages that I'm getting. That's what folks are saying. They're saying leave Dylan Gabriel alone, man. It's not his fault. And I'm starting to think, well, maybe Dylan was sacrificed by Stefanski. Who knows? We just don't know. So now today is leave Dylan Gabriel alone. Let him be. He's a rookie. He's someone's child, and people need to back off of him. Maybe we should just back off. All right? What y'all think about that? Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen when you come into the live, man. We back at it. We're talking about this guy right here again. Double tap the screen. Maybe we need to leave Dylan Gabriel alone. Maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe that's the sentiment of the overall consensus of people that are tuned into this situation. Now, double tap the screen when you come into the live, please. I appreciate it. You double tap the screen. We're about to get started. We're going to go for a little while. I don't know if we're going to go for an hour today, but we're going to go for some time. It depends on what y'all do in the chat. It depends on how my audience reacts. And, yeah, I'm ready for this, man. I got my notes. And let's get down to it, man. Dylan Gabriel going into week 11. What's that, 5 weeks? No. Week 11. So it's about 18 weeks. All right, we got 7 more weeks of football, folks. And right now we still have Dylan Gabriel starting for the Cleveland Browns despite a very, very hideous outing last week. It was terrible. He actually lost to a quarterback who only had 57 yards. I don't even know how that happens. I'm going to assume that they had a better run game. But we need to know that Dylan Gabriel lost to a team with a quarterback who only had 57 yards. And I need y'all to know that 42 of those yards came on one play. So, with that being said, the other 5 plays only accumulated about 12 yards. So, double tap the screen when you come in, man. Like I said, we are talking about the Cleveland Browns. Dylan Gabriel, most of all. And there's a lot of things surrounding that. Coach Kevin Stefanski, the owner, Jim Haslam, the GM, Andrew Berry, the dog of the team, Myles Garrett, and the rookie who is a top prospect who is sitting on the bench right now as we speak. Second on the depth chart for whatever reasons. Now, the folks are saying leave Dylan Gabriel alone. That is what everybody is saying. I've been getting comments of people saying leave Dylan Gabriel alone. Now, what I don't know is, are these people double agents? Are they coming across trying to say Sanders is going to get his chance? Just wait. Are they ruining Gabriel? And they're saying that Dylan Gabriel is being done wrong. Now, I agree with that wholeheartedly. I do agree that they are definitely, Dylan Gabriel got himself caught up in something that really is bigger than him, and it's unfair. I definitely think it's unfair that Dylan Gabriel got caught in the crossfire of the Cleveland Browns and Shedeur Sanders, Deion Sanders. I think we all could recognize that this situation was around way before Dylan Gabriel got drafted to the Cleveland Browns. Now, the reason he got drafted to the Cleveland Browns, I believe, was to spite Shedeur Sanders or Deion Sanders. You know, I don't even think Shedeur deserves this shit. I think this all is stemming from hatred for Deion Sanders, which I don't even know what the hell Deion Sanders ever did for anybody to hate him, other than talk confident or, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's Deion Sanders. Y'all know Primetime, the one who, you know, get fuck shit up. So when he comes to whatever arena he's in, he's gonna be Deion Sanders. I guess you gotta hate it if you don't love it. But no matter where he goes, he's going to be primetime Deion Sanders. So for anybody to get upset and say he's arrogant, kinda, but that don't make his kid arrogant. You know what I'm saying? You can't project the things that Shador has going on for him. You can't project shit from Deion Sanders onto that kid. He didn't do anything. The same way y'all saying leave Dylan Gabriel alone, it's kind of like the same sentiment with Shador Sanders. What the fuck did he ever do? And people can make up all kinds of shit and say he's arrogant. He's this. Man, listen. This is fucking 2025. It ain't nobody that's a starting quarterback or a top prospect or a NFL player that doesn't think he's doing something good. It's just that certain people get villainized because of who they are and what they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just keep it real. I would much rather people come out and say, hey, I don't like the fucking fact that this motherfucker got braids and he hold his nuts when he walk around. He got a big ass wristwatch on, and why does he have to do all that? You know what I'm saying? I would much rather you say, I just don't like them motherfuckers. I don't know why I don't like this motherfucker, but I don't like him. I'd rather you come out and say that than to say, oh, he dropped and he dropped in the draft because he had a bad interview with somebody. Or he fucking came into an interview with headphones on. A bunch of fucking lies. Because if any of that shit happened, trust and believe, they got cameras everywhere. That shit would have been well documented. I would much rather people just come out and say, man, you know what? I don't like this motherfucker because, yeah, he just fucking thinks he's all that. And some people kind of are saying that, but they don't really have no proof of it. They're saying what somebody else told them. But a kid that's going to come on as a rookie and a way bigger star than Flacco at the time to say, hey, man, I offered Joe to clean out his locker every day. Like, that's Joe Flacco. Like, I got to show my respect. Like, how can you be mad at that? I need to know the person, the type, and the individual that got a problem with a kid that has that type of humility, being a way bigger star than Joe Flacco. Like, to be honest with you, there's no bigger star in the NFL. I don't give a fuck who you talking about. It ain't no veteran. Josh Allen don't got more star power than Shador Sanders right now. Fuck, it would take somebody like fucking Tom Brady to match the star power of Shador Sanders right now. And I know y'all gonna say, well, what did he do? He didn't do shit. He's just Shador Sanders. And he's big. He's a big fucking deal. I guarantee you, his following, his social media or his influencer power is like fucking Taylor Swift. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? He has a cult-like following. The boy got A-list celebrity following. So that's why it's really unfair to Dylan, because he didn't ask to be in all this shit. You know what I'm saying? He just got drafted, trying to live his dream, and it got real fucking messy and real sticky, and it's based on people lying to him. Like, so let's just say we do come up off Dylan Gabriel, right? Who we go at next? Who's next? Who's the next person? Because he damn sure ain't responsible for starting. You know what I'm saying? Somebody put him in that position. Double tap the screen when you come into the live, folks. I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? We chopping it up like we always do on a good evening. I'm about to be off from work, heading home, and we just chopping it up on this live, man, and trying to come to some type of conclusion. Should we leave Dylan Gabriel alone? Is that what it is? You know what I'm saying? Dylan is a bum. There's also favoritism within the team. He has the same agent as fucking head coach. The fuck? Chris Pfeiffer says, it's some bullshit going on. Double tap that screen, Chris Pfeiffer. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for that info and thank you for that input. Definitely helps the show to create dialogue. Fade Matrix says yes, because we haven't seen any flash of what you would want in a QB. I appreciate that, Fade. Double tap that screen for me, folks. Hey, Chris, you already know, man, we in here. We just trying to get to the bottom of this shit. I know sometimes I'm hard on Dylan Gabriel, but at the end of the day, really, I don't have no gripe with him. Stefanski and the Cleveland coaching staff is who I'm pissed off with. You know what I'm saying? It ain't Dylan Gabriel that I'm actually pissed off with. It just so happens that they put him in the line of fire. I'm sorry. Dylan Gabriel got put in the line of fire by the Cleveland coaching staff. But this is where Dylan kind of, you know, is worthy of a lashing every now and then, because Dylan Gabriel is with the bullshit too. Dylan Gabriel has said some remarks in some interviews where he says, "Oh, you got entertainers," which Shador is somewhat of an entertainer. He rap, he do a lot of shit. He has a big following, so that's entertainment, right? He said you got entertainers and then you have competitors. My job is to come here and to compete. He said that shit. And that was a shot to Shador, without a question. Now, we go to another comment. He said, "Oh, if you're going to wait for the perfect timing, then you're going to wait for the rest of your life. You're going to wait for the rest of your life." He said that shit. Shador Sanders has a song. They want me buzz out my AP, perfect timing. You know what I'm saying? So, Dylan Gabriel has been throwing little shots too. It ain't just Dylan is all the way innocent. Somebody in that, and I thought this for a long time. I thought that somebody has promised this kid that he don't have shit to worry about. You can see the way Dylan Gabriel carries himself. You can see the way Dylan Gabriel is always, he always has like a mad look on his face, a spoiled brat look on his face. So in my opinion, somewhere along the line, Dylan Gabriel feels justified in acting the way he acts. You see what I'm saying? You saying a little shit in the interviews. Double tap the screen, folks. I appreciate you. We got 60 people in the chat. We just getting started, but hopefully we can go for an hour or so. We can get to the bottom of some things, and I can read some of y'all your comments, and, you know, hear what y'all talking about and how y'all feel about this situation as well. But somewhere along the line, somebody has made Dylan Gabriel feel, or somebody has promised him or told him he don't have shit to worry about. This is your fucking job. Ain't nobody gonna take it from you, and we're gonna make sure that it's protected. So, that right there is what gets his feet dirty. You know, because I don't want to sit up here and mash down on a kid that's just trying to, you know what I'm saying, live his dream. But somebody made Dylan Gabriel feel as though he has the right to feel entitled. But anybody agree? Hey, bruh, Dollar General is guilty. When you start entertaining the BS, your butt is guilty as well. I agree, man. I'm trying to clean it up for him because, like I say, I've had people hitting me for the last week. My damn page went somewhat viral. You know what I'm saying? Like some of my videos are getting recommended for sounds. Like the sounds are going viral. And people saying that they love my commentary. I'm just telling you, man, I'm just speaking from the heart. I ain't practicing, I ain't rehearsing. I'm just telling you how I feel watching all this crazy shit. Double tap the screen and subscribe to the channel, man. If you haven't, you need to. You know what I'm saying? Because we entertain it in here, man. William Banks, what's bullshit, man? Talk to me. Tell me what you're talking about. But, yeah, they really making Dylan Gabriel feel, I feel, as though, you know what I'm saying, based on his interviews and based on his little zingers and shit that he been throwing, I feel like somebody made this boy feel like, hey, do your thing. Don't worry about it. We're not gonna take you out. Take your fucking time. This is your time, and ain't nobody gonna fuck it up. Kevin Stefanski is protecting Dillon Gabriel like his little brother. Like when you see Dillon Gabriel go to the sideline after he's thrown balls at people's feet and shit like that, he go to the sideline and Kevin Stefanski is patting him on the shoulder like, bro, don't worry about it. William Banks says he's no QB at all. I don't think the team wants to play with him. I agree. Who was that? Antonio Scott, shout out to you in the chat, man. I agree. I don't think we even have to think. You look at Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett is the pinnacle of the team. The defense is the cream of the crop of the team, which means Myles Garrett is the leader of that defense. If we've seen him slamming helmets, we've seen him sitting separated from the team, unfocused, no emotion on his face, eyes fucking looking at molecules. This man is pissed off. He don't want to be there. He doesn't want to be in that situation. He has even hinted that, hey, if I got to look somewhere else to fucking win, like, I'm not married to the Cleveland Browns if they don't want to win. So you gotta really be careful. All right, let me see. Williams says, bruh, he needs to be humbled. This dude been throwing to imaginary players, throwing meatball subs, packs of peanuts, and everything else. He needs to be drug tested. Hey, yo, CO, shout out to you in the chat, man. Double tap the screen. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. We just getting started with this shit, man. Like I say, I started this channel just to address some of the bullshit that I'm hearing about, you know what I'm saying? Anybody, it ain't got to be Shedeur Sanders. You know what I'm saying? Because if Dylan Gabriel was good and they was dragging him like this, I would say the same shit. You know what I'm saying? That man said that boy need to be drug tested. He throwing packs of peanuts out this motherfucker. Shout out to Cito. All right, let me see. All right, somebody's message been suppressed, so let me see what that. Oh, he retracted his message. Gabriel has been insured. He's not going to lose that job. I agree. You can see it. You can see it in his whole attitude. He ain't worrying about it. When he get on that podium at the end of the game, after he been throwing meatball subs and packs of peanuts and motherfucking brim hats, flying ducks, you know what I'm saying? Whole potatoes. That motherfucker ain't worrying about losing his motherfucking job. He's sitting up there talking about, yeah, well, the coach already told me I'm going to play next week, so guess I don't got to worry about that. That's basically his sentiment. So for all the people, you know what I'm saying, who was saying, leave Dylan alone. I agree. It's not his fault, but Dylan Gabriel got to get out of his motherfucking head. And, you know, like I said, if somebody promised him something, it seems very much so that that's what the fuck is going on. Well, then, I don't want 22 to play for this organization. You mean 12? We want to see what Shedeur can do, that's all. Well, everybody knows what Shedeur can do. It ain't that we want to see what he can do, is we want to see him do it. You know what I'm saying? He is trash, and he will not improve much. Mac G said the boy trash. Mac G said the boy is trash. Hey, man, I tell you what, he ain't showed us nothing. He has not showed us anything right now. James Sledgen said 12. Shout out to him. Yeah, man. Like I say, somebody done made this boy feel real good about his disposition. I think if he was a humble guy and he could come, and be humble, then I don't think so many people would feel the way they feel. But what I see is a motherfucker running around, you know how when a baby is spoiled and the little motherfucker think he running shit and they got a little scowl on their face like, you better fucking give me my bottle. That's what I see when I look at Dylan Gabriel. I don't see somebody who wants to get better. I see somebody who wants to be privileged. You know what I'm saying? And if you can go out there and play like shit and still have that bravado that your shit don't stink, then I know that you compromise. That means somebody done told you you don't have shit to worry about. C.O. Williams says, I thought the whole purpose of practice was to showcase what you can do and to learn your teammates or to learn from your teammates. Absolutely. Ain't no question about it. It ain't no question about it. Ain't no question about it. You know what I'm saying? But again, when somebody is promising you that ain't nothing gonna happen and you just keep going out there being fucking terrible, you know what I'm saying? Like, what happened to a coach being responsible for developing a player or saving them from themselves? Like, you're not doing Dylan Gabriel any good by letting him go out there and put on a show that's lackluster. That does not help his brand. You know what I'm saying? So what people need to start realizing is Kevin Stefanski is not only fucking up Shador's career, he's fucking up Gabriel's career. He is fucking up Dylan Gabriel's career. Tommy Reese showed that Dylan Gabriel can do more than throw a 4.5-yard fucking pass. He just showed that. Even though that motherfucking pass was a duck and Jerry Jeudy had to come back to get it and it was in the air forever, I don't give a fuck. He completed the pass. Together, Jeudy and Dylan Gabriel went for a fucking touchdown. But Stefanski had us believing that Dylan Gabriel could only throw 2 fucking yards. Mac G said he can't read his routes. He can't read any defensive setups. He panics, and he doesn't know how to move at all. That's a fair diagnosis, if you ask me. Tickets about to be $5 motherfucking dollars if they don't get that shit together. Hey, man. James Legend, you on to some shit, because I'm going to tell you, that's when we're going to see who's with who. That's when we're going to see whether or not Jim Haslam was with the bullshit the whole time, or he been sitting back captive of some shit that he can't control. We're about to find that shit out real fucking soon. Because when them motherfuckers start coming to that stadium, and you got a $1 billion deal with a new stadium that ain't nobody coming to, trust and believe me, man, some shit gonna get shaken around there. It's gonna be some furniture moving around that motherfucker. And Stefanski gonna be fired. And if he's not fired, like I said, then we know where the fallout was. The fucking coach is with it anyway. And I tell you this, it's gonna fall back on this franchise. Yeah, I know they got millions of dollars to give out, but motherfuckers gonna want to go elsewhere and play. They're not gonna want to play for some shady ass people that do shady ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Them tickets about to be $5 in that motherfucker. So what y'all think? Is Dylan Gabriel in the way, or is Stefanski keeping him in the way? I think if it was up to Dylan Gabriel, sometimes when I look at him, he look like he don't even want to be out that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? The supercomputer seems to have a glitch. Every time he gets on the field, yeah, man, it's real shit. That's real shit. Like, some of the things that they said to justify his being the starting quarterback, it's falling back on Dylan Gabriel, and it's making Dylan Gabriel look bad. But it don't mean Dylan Gabriel didn't say he he was a fucking supercomputer, they did. But they only said that shit because they wanted us to believe that it was a fair reason. It was a clear assessment that, okay, well, this is why we would pick this kid over Shedeur Sanders, because this kid is smart. This kid is a super processor. He's a supercomputer. He knows the fucking, this kid has a future as a fucking offensive coordinator, basically is what the fuck they said. We don't even need an offensive coordinator because this kid is a supercomputer. But now that we've seen the play and we've, heard the supercomputer bullshit and it ain't adding up with what we're seeing, we know for a fact that this whole supercomputer shit was something to just fucking say to get people to of Dylan Gabriel. I don't think that shit was fair to Dylan Gabriel. It definitely wasn't fair to the Cleveland Browns fans, and most of all, it ain't fair to, you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't no rule that a rookie got to play his first year. It's really not. But there is a rule that the best person for the job should fucking get the job. It's the fact he came out and said, hey, we want to save Shedeur. Shedeur is too valuable to put on the field right now because we believe that he could be the future franchise quarterback and we want to save him. So we'll sacrifice Gabriel because he's not as fucking valuable. I don't even like how that sounds. But we'll put Gabriel on the field because we don't want to sacrifice Shedeur Sanders, right? If they came out and said that, cool. It wouldn't be the first goddamn time that somebody sat on a rookie and let him sit back. You normally don't let a rookie watch a fucking rookie. That's pretty stupid. If that was the case, you should have just dealt fucking Gabriel and kept. I mean, it ain't like nobody wanted Gabriel. No diss to Gabriel, but he hasn't beefed up his stock to where somebody would want to trade for him. But I bet you Shedeur Sanders' stock is up enough to get a trade for him. Trust and believe me, double tap the goddamn screen. Let me know in the chat if y'all think people would have jumped on Shedeur Sanders as a trade. Mac G said it's both. James Sledgen says, assess the situation. And I'm trying to, man. I appreciate y'all with all y'all input. We getting somewhere. Double tap the screen, man. We got over 100 people in the chat. I got 8 likes. So everybody that's in here, man, if you feel in the chat, you still here, you've been here for a while. If you don't mind, double tap that screen, man. It's real free for you. It's definitely easy. Don't take a whole lot of effort or energy. And it helps the channel out a great deal, man. Get my views up, get my traffic up coming to this site so we can have a lot more people in here chopping it up, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, for sure. But yeah, man, supercomputer is the word of the week. The word of the week. I couldn't stop saying the goddamn word because what I saw was super, not computer. It was super weak. And so when I look at Gabriel's game, right? It's hard to lose to a quarterback that only had 57 goddamn passing yards. I don't know how you lose, especially with a defense that's as good as Cleveland's. Cleveland has a great defense. Cito Williams says they're saying that the Saints, Jets, and New York still want him, but Cleveland don't want to let him go. Cleveland will be crazy. Cleveland will be absolutely bonkers. They will be out of their fucking mind. They selling more hot dogs. They selling more goddamn French fries. They selling more everything because there's more people in the building. Nobody wants to not be there when this boy get on the field for the first time. If you got goddamn season tickets, you're not missing it because you don't know you know that it's going bad, and you know that eventually he's going to get in the game. So people don't want to miss that, man. So right now, the nostalgia of Shedeur Sanders just being in the building, just the electricity of maybe he gets in the game. Maybe Dylan Gabriel fucking got the flu or whatever the case may be. You're right, James Sledgen. You're right. You're right. And that's why they're not as effective And they don't appear to be as good as they are because they tired as fuck. These motherfuckers on the field all the time because the offense getting off so fast. But as a head coach, you gotta know that kind of shit. I know this shit playing Madden on the fucking game. How in the fuck does Kevin Stefanski think that the defense is gonna play up to their potential? You know what's gonna happen? You know what happens when your defense on the fucking field too goddamn long because your quarterback's sorry and your offense can't get no productivity? The defensive players end up hurt. And now this awesome ass defense you got is limping the fuck around because you fucking around with somebody who can't get it done. And that shit is insane. Man, this quarterback trash, bro. Cut it out. I ain't say he was fucking good. I didn't say that. And I don't know who the fuck you talking about. If you're talking about Dylan Gabriel, I never said he was good. If you're talking about Sanders, then I know you on some whack shit. You know what I'm saying? I know you on some whack shit. Is Gabriel any fucking good? Your mother whack. But I tell you what I'm not going to do today is deal with none of that dumbass shit. Goodbye. You know what I'm saying? That's what we not dealing with. Not today. I'm on y'all ass today. First time, 30 minutes. Second time, indefinite, motherfucker. So like I said, James Sledgen, and all my real people in here that's not bots, that's not in here on some old white Revenge of the Nerds agenda. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat that stopped through. We do this shit like every day. Sometimes twice a day. It depends on what news hit. But when it does hit, and we got some shit to chop it up, this is the place right here, man. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, Real Creator Podcast. And we do it like this every day, man. You are definitely welcome to leave your comments in the chat, and I will definitely read them off as long as they are respectful and not out of the way. Sean Meyer says they better have some answers for what they are doing. I agree. Luell says he is too short. Another Tua. I feel like this. Tua can do it. Shit. Bo Nix can do it. But it's some other things. It's some flair and shit that you gotta have to get it done in the NFL. On the college level, you know what I'm saying? You can get it done on the college level because it's the college level. But just because you did something in college don't mean you can do it in the NFL. And the shit that they're looking for are the things that people can do in the NFL. Bobby Valentino says, name another NFL team that will have Dylan as their starter. I don't believe anybody, Bobby. I swear I don't. And I ain't been, not trying to be hard on Dylan. That's my new thing. I'm really not trying to be hard on Dylan. They put Dylan in harm's way. And Dylan bought into that shit. That's what's Dylan's problem. But I really don't think that there's another NFL team. Let's just do this. Let's look through the NFL and look at quarterbacks. I don't even think it's a backup quarterback that look as bad as Dylan Gabriel. It's not. Marcus Mariota, a fucking dog. He's a good QB. 12 is just better. I would definitely say 12 is better. I don't know how good of a QB he is. Maybe he just needs some more time. I will say this though, under Tommy Rees, it had more potential. Let's say that, because he missed a lot of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? He missed a lot of passes. He missed a lot of throws at the feet. He missed a lot of throws over the head. He's running guys into fucking crowds of people. Like, you're going to hurt somebody. You're going to hurt somebody like that. Morse. Yeah, Moore's more. I don't know. I don't think he's a good QB, man. And I'm not saying that, to pump up 12. I'm just saying that when I look at Marcus Mariota, when I look at Tyler Huntley, like who the fuck would choose Dylan Gabriel over Tyler Huntley? You gotta be fucking stupid. You got to be stupid. Old Stabber, Dylan is trash, man. Ernie Johnson said that. C.O. Williams says, you want to know what's really messed up about it? They're allowing DG to play all the warm weather games and probably play Shador in the freezing cold weather games. And guess what? They in Ohio, bruh. Everything freezes in Ohio. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that is messed up. Not only that, we're talking about rookie of the year. I guarantee you motherfuckers that if Shador Sanders had the opportunity, he would be rookie of the year. He would be doing better than Cam Ward. He would be doing better. Like, I can't let Cam Ward live neither, even though Cam Ward ain't did shit, but Cam Ward got put in harm's way just like all the rest of these motherfuckers. 100% his and Kevin's fault. The only way Dylan starts is because that team desperately needs a QB. Like they don't have another one. That's the only fucking way he gets on the team. Moore said none. Benjamin Patterson said, I feel you, my guy. I just think we should give him some more time to develop. You know what? Not as the starter. You got to develop on the motherfucking sideline. You can't develop as the fucking starter. And is anybody feeling me on that? Double tap the screen if you feeling me on that shit. You cannot develop. If you're not ready, you're not ready. They want to say Shador's not ready, but we already seen a motherfucker go in the first game of the season, no reps, 5th round pick, 4th on the motherfucking depth chart, and a motherfucker threw 3 touchdowns in tight windows. You know what I'm saying? Across the field. Ran the ball. Slid. Got down. Smart with the ball. You know what I'm saying? Be intuitive to what the fuck is going on that field. I know what a good quarterback and a motherfucker who's dialed in to his offense. See, what they thought was going to happen was they're going to put him out there. The motherfucker been in the OTAs the whole motherfucking time, and he ain't had no first team reps. He's playing with motherfuckers that ain't even going to be on the team. And so for them to say, hey, Shador's going to start today. Y'all tell me where y'all ever seen that shit happen at. Please tell me where have you ever seen a motherfucker get drafted in the 5th round and start the season opener and throw touchdowns and then motherfucker say he ain't ready. Come on, man. Come on, let me read some of these chats. I agree that doing Shador's super dirty, but it's not a good look to have every team passing on you multiple times and no teammates singing his praises, talking about him starting. Bring Deshaun back. What the fuck are you talking about, Ernie? Every motherfucking, if Myles Garrett say he wants Shador playing, it don't really matter what no fucking body else say on that team. And Myles Garrett wants Shador Sanders on the fucking field. Just because teams passed on you, what the fuck does that mean, bro? That don't mean shit. It don't mean nothing. It means that them motherfuckers had their mind made up pre-draft that they was not going to draft Shador Sanders. You coming on here with this little lollygag shit like you late to the party, bro. We already figured out what the fuck happened. They didn't pass on him, motherfucker. It was a mandate. Eric Dickerson already made a statement saying that a very sourceful NFL affiliate said that the NFL colluded against Shador Sanders to show Deion Sanders that he can't just say whatever the fuck he want to say about the prestigious NFL. So, Ernie, you can go ahead and get the fuck off the chat with that one. You coming in here with this lackadaisy fucking like you just hearing about this shit, bro. You late as a motherfucker, and the shit you talking is bogus. Bogus. Get the fuck out of here with that. Miles didn't say that though. You a motherfucking lie. Miles not gonna say. Listen, it's team protocol, bro. He not gonna jump on the motherfucker and say, "Hey, Shador need to be in the game right now." But the fact that Miles Garrett's fucking lip is buttoned up and he not happy that they're losing, that he gotta say all that shit. We already seen. We've never heard him endorse Dylan Gabriel, but we've heard him endorse Shador Sanders. We've heard that. We've heard every fucking body on the team endorse Shador Sanders. What you won't hear is nobody running around saying that they're happy with Dylan Gabriel and they're riding with Dylan Gabriel and they support Dylan Gabriel. Ain't no fucking body said that. Not one motherfucker has said that they endorse Dylan Gabriel. Period. And you ain't seen no signs of it. Who the fuck want a motherfucker who can't even make a pass? Like y'all motherfuckers coming on here with this bullshit. That's what y'all doing. And it ain't gonna work. Not on this platform, it's not. You come on here with that lackadaisy bullshit all you want. But I'm gonna tell you now, it ain't gonna work. It's not. I'm gonna tell this is a truth telling platform right here, so we don't allow motherfuckers to come on here with that phony bullshit. Ernie. Hey, listen, Shador already proved that he's great. We're not speculating on that, bruh. 74% completion rating in college. That's what got the NFL scouts and shit saying that this motherfucker is the top dog when it comes to the draft. It ain't nobody who got a 74% completion rating with a horrible fucking front line. Ernie. The teammate is saying something, motherfucker. What do you mean? You done lost your fucking mind. Like I said, the media put out what the fuck they want to put out. Everybody on that team has endorsed. So, another thing, they ain't coming out and saying Dylan Gabriel is fucking playing trash because it's a team protocol. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're professionals. Them motherfuckers know. The people who are non-professionals say shit on the podium. And it happens sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Miles Garrett don't got to come out and throw Dylan Gabriel under the bus. The whole world see him playing like shit. Only motherfuckers like you come on here and say, he's not doing that bad. Give him another chance. No. You don't get no motherfucking another chance. You fucking play the job and do the job, and if you can't handle the job, somebody else do the job. Period. Period. Ernie. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. Top 5 fucking defensive motherfuckers can't win because they got fucking Dylan Gabriel in the game. Like I say, no disrespect to Dylan Gabriel, but he don't have what the fuck it take. He's not an NFL quarterback. So some motherfucker named Ernie can come on here and say Dylan Gabriel is a fucking NFL quarterback, but all of these fucking, you don't even hear one NFL player that Dylan Gabriel deserved to be a starter. Name fucking one besides Kevin Stefanski. Name one motherfucking NFL player that came out and endorsed Dylan Gabriel saying that he deserves another chance. Ain't no fucking body saying that. It's just weak ass motherfuckers in the comment section. Honestly, you motherfuckers ain't worked for nothing in y'all life. Y'all must be some privileged motherfuckers because if you work for shit in your life, then you don't stand for a motherfucker who don't deserve a job, getting a job over a motherfucker who we know deserves the job and is fucking overqualified for that motherfucking job. Ernie, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, man. You motherfuckers is bogus. If you can get on this motherfucker and say that Dylan Gabriel is not that bad, you a fucking liar. You don't even deserve to be on my motherfucking, you don't even deserve to be on my live, motherfucker. Coming on this bitch line. Yeah, I am about the truth. And the truth is, Dylan Gabriel has never, ever deserved to fucking start for the Cleveland Browns. That's the truth, motherfucker. That's the truth. You want the truth, you got it. So don't come on this bitch talking about the truth and you getting on this bitch line talking about we should just let Dylan Gabriel get another chance. Get the fuck out of here, man. That ain't how motherfucking employment works. I don't give a fuck what it is. If you a fucking janitor at your job and you ain't doing that motherfucker right, you get to get fired, motherfucker. Fuck is you talking about? I thought you was about the truth. Man, get the fuck out of here. I'm only letting you stay on here talking this bullshit because you ain't been disrespectful, so I don't mind somebody having their opinion, but your opinion is fucking, that bitch is warped. And you compromise. You a Dylan Gabriel fan for real. I don't give a fuck what you say. You can come on here and say that he deserves another chance after fucking playing 6 games, and all of them bitches was horrible. QB rating is constantly going down. That motherfucker QB rating started at 32, which is horrible. It went to 29, which is fucking worse. No, it went to 26. Then it went to 20 fucking 3. Now this shit is at like 22. When the fuck are we going to turn back from this motherfucking disaster? Ernie says give him another fucking chance. Who in this goddamn live agree with Ernie on giving him another chance? Please tell me. I done said positive shit about Gabriel. The fucking fact of the matter is, you don't get a whole bunch of fucking chances to be an NFL quarterback. You got to make the fucking best of the time you got. If you can't do it, guess what? Your career just started. You don't have to fucking start. You can't force feed fucking Dylan Gabriel sorry ass on a whole nation of motherfuckers who know better. Ernie, I ain't trying to make y'all to be no bad guy. You just on here lobbying for some shit that's not lobbyable. You on my chat, champ. And you got a lot of shit to say, so I'm addressing it. Because a lot of it's bullshit. The only thing I agree with what you saying was, hey, you know, Gabriel just starting, give him a chance to develop. You can have a chance to develop, but you can't fucking develop being the worst quarterback on the fucking team. Is that fair to say, Ernie? Let's reel it the fuck back. Is it fair to say that you can't develop on a team and you're the worst fucking quarterback? Don't disappear now, because that's a legitimate question. I'm driving in the car, so I can't see everything. But I know goddamn well, it's either you incompetent or you crazy. Fuck, you gonna have the worst motherfucker on the team start and be developed. You know how fucking ridiculous you sound, Ernie? Let him continue to develop as a fucking starter. You ain't got no motherfucking team if your quarterback developing and he's the motherfucking starter. Man, you done lost your fucking mind. Now Ernie wanna come with a whole fucking paragraph. Hey, this a lie. Don't nobody got time to read all that shit, bruh. I don't got time to read every chat. I'm addressing what you said about him. I'm addressing what you said. Let him develop. Give him another chance and let him develop. I'm saying both of those things can't happen at the same time. You can develop, you can let Gabriel develop. But everybody in the fucking world know that Shedeur Sanders is a way fucking better quarterback. That's the shit that like before we even address what you said, why the fuck are y'all jumping on this bitch acting like y'all believe that Dylan Gabriel is? Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. But like I said, man, the disruptors that like to come in the chat and disrupt shit. You know, we was having a great conversation before all that bullshit. I see them giving Gabriel 2 to 3 more starts. Yeah, that sounds about right. They said that Shador will be starting by the with 4 more games left in the season. They said that he will be starting. I just feel like, you know, you wasted a whole fucking season playing with somebody that you saw in the first 2 games wasn't ready. Since when the fuck does somebody sit around for all those goddamn games knowing that a person is not ready and continue to play a motherfucker that's not ready? I just think that's irresponsible. I think that is, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's way over the fucking top. That's not no shit you do as a coach. That shit is irresponsible. Players got their career.
I appreciate y'all for working with me, man. I'm back. I had to take a quick break, had to get my kids situated. But yeah, man, let's chop it up. We got more on, and now I'm around my computer, and we can really chop it up on what the hell is going on with all of this collusion that the NFL is pulling off. And for anybody that don't believe that, like I said, you ain't never in your goddamn life seen a fifth round pick, a true fifth round pick, start a goddamn game for an NFL team over every other quarterback on the team. Never in your life have you ever seen no shit like that. So I think when we hear that, we got to really put it into perspective. We got to really put that into perspective on whether or not you have ever seen a fifth round pick, 4th on the depth chart, start a game. And that right there lets you know for anybody who wants to say, well, why didn't they draft him in the first round if he was a first rounder? No, you ask yourself, why the fuck did they want to see him play with no reps? So it's a lot of devious shit going on. On one hand, you got them starting a guy who they didn't prepare, right? So we're going to start with integrity off the break. You want a motherfucker to start the season that you say he only was a 5th round pick. I ain't never in my motherfucking life seen nobody put that much trust in a 5th round pick. But at the same time, you didn't even prepare his ass to do good. So what did you really want? I'm sharp. And if I'm sharp, I know there's plenty of other goddamn sharp people in here on this chat. It's sharp people watching TV. This motherfucker sitting back saying, yeah, that's right, NFL. Show them motherfuckers that they can't just talk shit about the NFL and still come and play in the NFL. It's motherfuckers with that sentiment. But they not real enough. They're not man and woman enough to say their real true feelings. I am. I would tell all you motherfuckers how I feel. I would tell anybody that want to know. And I don't care what kind of topic it is, I'm gonna let your ass know. But I can guarantee you this: it ain't too many people that want to sit back and say, "Hey, man, I don't like that motherfucking Shador Sanders. I don't like his braids. I don't like his fucking attitude. I think he's too fucking cocky." It ain't too many people that's willing to say that. You know what I'm saying? And then if you do say he's too cocky, you only going off what he look like. We hold our nuts when we walk sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And that can be taken that he thinks it's culture. It ain't nothing for nobody to be fucking offended about. But I see a lot of people offended. I see a lot of fucking feelings hurt. And I see a lot of people smiling while Dylan Gabriel is out there stinking up the motherfucking field. That make insecure people happy. You know what I'm saying? When a girl in a relationship with an insecure motherfucker and the dude don't want her to do shit and she don't do shit, that make his insecure ass happy. That's exactly how y'all are in the comment section. Y'all happy and your little buttholes and shit wet because y'all seeing privilege. Y'all seeing a boy get to play that don't deserve to play, but he's getting to play anyway. That's America. America is that story right there. Anybody who don't want to believe it, and you've been living here long enough, you already know. You already know that those uh, people who colluded, the individuals that colluded are rich billionaires. You think they want to see a confident young black man? You really think they want to see that? You really think they want to see a boy come into the league with more fucking star power than Taylor Swift? Huh? No fucking way. Because if he come in the first round, oh, he's gonna get probably a 300, he would have got a max rookie contract without a question. And he would have been entitled to that. But you draft him in the fifth round, oh man, you done cut out about 175 fucking $1 million. So they robbed him, to be honest with you. They robbed his ass without a gun. That's all they had to do was draft his ass in the late round. Take his value down to the motherfucking floor. It's gonna be a while. He's gonna get his money eventually. He already got his money, to be honest with you. Like the contracts and shit that he signed with Nike and all these other fucking brands that's paying him, he's making more money than a lot of veterans. Plus, he's still getting his NIL deal. Plus, he got prime equity. You know what I'm saying? Bought to you by Deion Sanders and family. So Shador Sanders good. That's why that motherfucker sitting on the bench still smiling. Because the motherfucking money turning around in that motherfucker pocket. He's making more money on the bench laughing than Dylan Gabriel is out that motherfucker struggling. And at the end of the day, it's not helping Dylan Gabriel, to be honest with you. It's hurting him. He's never going to be able to live this shit down. After this, it's the pits. Dylan Gabriel might got 1 year left, maybe 2 years after all this shit blow over. Because when he come off that field, reality going to sit in. You see what I'm saying? When somebody pumps you up, and I blame the Cleveland Browns, I don't blame Dylan Gabriel at all. He's just a kid that's trying to fucking live his career, live his life as a football player. These diabolical motherfuckers that prop this boy up to be something that he's not, man, he ain't never gonna be able to live this shit down. And the magnifying glass is gonna be on him forever. You know what I'm saying? He can never be able to make a bad play without people putting it under big scrutiny. And it's only that way because of somebody lying to him and making him feel, I ain't even gonna say overconfident, because I think Dylan Gabriel truthfully knows what the fuck is going on. He understands that he has favoritism right now. He knows that. Dylan Gabriel saw Shedeur Sanders play. He seen that motherfucker in practice. Everybody seen it. So Ernie, if you still in the chat, wherever you at with your rhetoric, I just don't think that Dylan Gabriel deserves another chance. He don't. Chase Mason was cracking. Okay, Chase Mason said he announced what today? He's starting again against the Ravens. He announced it today. Oh yeah, Dylan Gabriel. Sanders belongs on the Raiders, in my opinion. We need to get Stefanski out of Cleveland. I agree with you. Donut. Donut, you a Cleveland fan? You in Cleveland? You hear reels bad for the Commanders. You hear reels bad for the Commanders. I ain't get that one. You talking about Dylan Gabriel starting against the Ravens, right, Chase? Yeah, Donut. I'm sorry to hear that, man. But I'm not a Browns fan. I'm a Shedeur Sanders fan. But by way of Shedeur Sanders fan, I'm kind of like a Browns fan. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never in my fucking life covered the Cleveland Browns, talked about the Cleveland Browns, went to a Browns game. You know, I might have watched a couple of Browns games. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all had some good games with Baker Mayfield. Y'all had some good games. You know, in the last couple of years, y'all had some good defenses and shit. But damn, even with Deshaun Watkins Deshaun Watson was there, was on your team, or when he was playing on your team, he's still on the fucking team. But I rooted for him too. You know what I'm saying? Not really a Browns fan. I know one person, my man Henry. His last name Brown. That's the only fucking reason he's probably a Browns fan. But yeah, man, you got to know what's going on. And Dylan Gabriel got caught up in a whirlwind that he could never have imagined. Never have imagined, because nobody never should have told that boy. I would much rather them just kept Joe Flacco, put Shedeur as number 2. That's the order that it should have went. When Flacco got drafted, Shedeur would have been a starter. It would have been fitting for Gabriel to learn from Shedeur Sanders. The other way around don't make no fucking sense. Shedeur Sanders watching Dylan Gabriel stink the field up makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? And to anybody, like I say, anybody who feels that way, you compromise. You're incompetent. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what the fuck is going on. We need to just give Shedeur a chance because he balled against the Panthers. I mean, everybody saw that, right? You know what people saying? It was the Panthers. And it was the third string. Stop fucking lying. It was the first string. It was the first and second string. Second half, it was the second string. Or the second quarter, it was the second string. First quarter, it was the first goddamn string. And then people say, well, he didn't do good against the first string. He's a fucking rookie. He did fine. He did great. He ain't throw no fucking interceptions. He didn't get sacked. And he dropped dimes all motherfucking day. So to erase that, they had to put him in against the Rams with a whole fucking field full of people that's not even on the team no more. It's 2 people from the roster that he went out with against the Rams. It's a tight end and a safety. Every other motherfucker that was on that team, I mean, a tight end and a fucking tackle. Everybody else on that motherfucking team, on that roster that was on that field, is not on the fucking team. They ain't even on the practice squad. Them motherfuckers cut. So we knew what it was when they put him out there with that bum ass squad. They needed to tone that good look down. The motherfucker went out there and looked way too motherfucking good against the Panthers. And like I said, you put a man out there with no reps, you expect for him to do bad. but he's a fucking Sanders. That motherfucker he was ready for everything. You understand? Shador Sanders was ready for anything that came at him. That's why he was fucking talking to Andrew Berry like Andrew Berry was some little motherfucking dude. Like, man, you proud of me though? You know what I'm saying? No, you ain't really proud of me. I'm just saying you. I know you act me. You saying you proud of me, but you ain't really proud of me. Because he knew he balled the fuck out. He knew what he did, what he had to do to get a starting position over Flacco. You know what I'm saying? Nobody never said that Flacco looked better than fucking Shador and Camp. They just gave Flacco the fucking job because it don't hurt nobody's feelings for Joe Flacco to be a star. You understand me? It don't hurt nobody's feelings, not even Shador Sanders, for Joe Flacco to be named the starter before the season. But Dillon Gabriel, see, this is the trick shit that they did. They kept Joe Flacco there long enough, and they put Gabriel at 2 long enough so that when they traded Flacco, Gabriel, it was kind of like what Joe Biden and them tried to do with fucking Kamala Harris. That bitch ain't win no motherfucking election. You know what I'm saying? She ain't win shit. She ain't win no primaries, but they trying to slide her in as the motherfucking president, and she didn't even win a vote to be nominated for that shit. So what I'm saying is they should have been upfront about it, the Democrats, or whatever the fuck they were trying to do. But they tried to slide her in to a job that she really didn't qualify for. Same shit with Dylan Gabriel. He might qualify as a fucking college starting quarterback, but he don't qualify as no NFL starting quarterback. Kamala Harris might qualify for a fucking vice president, but she didn't qualify for no motherfucking real president. That man said, people said, who the fuck is them people? There's some lying motherfuckers, ain't they? Yeah, they some lying motherfuckers. They ain't, the truth ain't in them motherfuckers if they said that shit. Because I'm going to tell you right now, Drew Brees is a different animal. And they like to compare Dylan Gabriel to Drew Brees, but he ain't that. Not even fucking close. He's not close to no fucking Drew Brees. So we can stop that shit right now. He ain't even fucking close to Doug Flutie. And Doug Flutie didn't have the best goddamn career. But Doug Flutie could throw the fucking ball. He could move around the fucking field. And he could throw the fucking ball. The Hail Mary King. Like, did y'all see the way Dylan Gabriel's balls was falling out the sky? The pass that Jerry Jeudy caught for 22 yards. Man, that ball was so behind. The fucker, it was so far behind that the defender couldn't even see that motherfucker. And Jerry Jeudy just barely at the end wrapped around that guy, fell to the ground because the ball still was at his feet. That fucking ball was no good pass. Yeah. The motherfucker on a Fisher Price fucking laptop. He ain't no motherfucking supercomputer. They could trade Myles Garrett for some draft picks and a good, what's that, wide receiver? Why the fuck would you do that? See, shit like that. You sitting up here talking about trading Myles Garrett. Like, I'm ready to get you the fuck out of here. He ain't getting that motherfucking old. The motherfucker just had 5 sacks. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? No disrespect, but you come across real janky right now. Myles Garrett just had 5 motherfucking sacks, and you talking about trade him. But you want to keep Gabriel, right? This is what the fuck I'm talking about, incompetent motherfuckers. This motherfucker ain't said nothing about trading Gabriel, but the first thing come out of his mouth is trade Myles Garrett. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Clouds. You a goof motherfucking ball, dog. I don't want motherfuckers, you welcome to come in the chat with your opinion, but saying trade Miles Garrett and you not saying trade fucking Dylan Gabriel, I gotta look at you as a clown all the way. Ain't nothing real about you. You a clown. You came on this motherfucker to troll. And if you want to troll, you could do that, but you gotta leave a motherfucking, oh, no. You gotta get the fuck out of here. My girl, Miles Garrett had 5 sacks. He's in his prime. You got a dominant defense, and you need an offensive line and a competent quarterback to get it to the receivers when they're open. That's a motherfucker who know about football. Uh, thank you, Kwanzaa Lee. Appreciate that. That's a motherfucker who know about football. Any nigga that get on here talking about trade Miles Garrett, man, get off my chat, motherfucker. I don't want to talk to goofy ass motherfuckers like you. Because you motherfuckers come on here just to act like you're neutral, but the whole time you're a closet Dylan Gabriel fan. And really, Dylan Gabriel don't have fans. He has a cult following of people that just don't like confident young black men. They feel good, and it makes them feel good that Shador Sanders ain't playing. But what they don't understand is Shador Sanders is fucking rich and getting richer. He don't give a fuck about not playing for the Cleveland Browns. If Shador Sanders had to walk away from this game and not even play it, do you think he would give a fuck? No. That motherfucker got so much in his future that football is not that big of a deal. It's okay, but I can guarantee you this. The father that he has don't give a fuck about football. Shador Sanders could be way more than a motherfucking football player. He's got that appeal. He can be a lot of things. It don't have to be football, trust me. And they already fucking rich. So ain't nobody really hung up on the NFL. They think that they're doing something. Whole time he bigger than the NFL. And I know some people gonna say, well, how could you say that? He hasn't earned, he don't have to earn shit. The people want him. Let's just be honest. Shador Sanders is in the starter in the NFL because of the equity prime clause in his contract, where he owns his image and likeness. Let me read that again, Kwanzaa Lee. Let's just be honest. Shador Sanders is in the starter in the NFL because of the equity or the prime equity clause in his contract where he owns his image and likeness. Yeah, they don't like that shit. You can guarantee they don't like that shit. But that's the kind of shit that Deion Sanders brought to the table when he came. You see what I'm saying? He was already a millionaire coming into the league. He wasn't no rookie that was broke. He had already getting paid from fucking high school. I mean, he went to the pros straight out of high school in baseball. So he had already had a fucking multi-million-dollar contract at Florida State, buying his fucking teammates cars and shit, friends and shit cars. These motherfuckers know how to get it. And Deion Sanders is the fucking game. Deion Sanders is the brand that came to the NFL that they could not contain. Deion Sanders and fucking Bo Jackson. They couldn't contain that shit. Must be money. Yeah, that type shit. Nigga had a hit song. Motherfucker played in a NFL football game in the World Series in the same motherfucking day. And started in both of them motherfuckers. Y'all ain't seen star power like no goddamn Shador Sanders. Shador Sanders is a one sport athlete, and he's bigger than his father coming into the league. Bigger. The NFL saw that shit and said, "Holy shit, we got to put some motherfucking steam. We got to slow this shit down." And they did that. You're looking at the rookie of the fucking year, right there. Whoever get rookie of the year, was done a favor because with Shador Sanders playing, there's no fucking way they getting that title. Dion was on the second greatest 49er team ever, next to the 84 team. It's bigger than that. Dion. Are you high? Somewhat. I am. 24 hours. Just Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We got 65 people in this motherfucker, man. Double tap the screen. I appreciate everybody for dropping in. We talk football each and every day. Not just football. We talk world shit. We talk viral shit. We talk big stories. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gotta be fucking football. I'll jump on this bitch and talk about whatever. As long as it's a big story and y'all listening, it ain't gonna be football every day. I can tell you that shit right now. The NFL is about winning. Shador has not done anything to disprove his draft position. Exactly. Exactly. Cheeto to God. Who's worse than McCarthy? I need to know. Cyber blunts, puff puffs. Yes. You already know. I'm about to light my shit up now. Yeah. And this live is brought to you by Purple Haze. Kwanzaa Lee said it's because his son plays quarterback and he's already that big of a name because he built it in college and the owners don't like it. Ooh, Kwanzaa knows what the fuck he talking about. All dumb shit will end right now. Paul Gaines, what's happening? Man, I've been to Cleveland. Why remind me of East Oakland? I could imagine that. Cleveland is a barren ass place. It's fucked up. Yeah, Dylan is much worse than fucking McCarthy. Dylan is the worst fucking quarterback in the league. Period. Point blank. You can't disprove something if they not giving you a chance. You can't tie my legs to a pole and then tell me run them out. Shout out to Quasi in the chat, man. Hey, that's real shit right there, dog. But this the whole thing. They don't want this motherfucker to run or do nothing because now they're gonna look stupid. But at the end of the day, if I was Shador Sanders, I don't give a fuck because I'm the game. Y'all motherfuckers need me. I don't need y'all. But if y'all really want to change a quarterback, don't none of the fans show up at a home game and let your number 12 be playing and let your number 12 be playing next week. Yeah. Listen, it's going to get to that, bro. And the reason why they won't start Shador Sanders, Kevin Stefanski's reputation is on the line. But my thing is this. If you recognize that you made a mistake, but I'm gonna go further and say I don't believe it was no mistake because there's nothing in Dylan Gabriel's motherfucking resume that has him in competition with Shador Sanders. Period. It's nothing that Stefanski could say. Now they could say they didn't think Shador would be there, and maybe Andrew Berry said, "Hey, look, Shador Sanders is still on the fucking line. We could actually get him." But if Stefanski is already saying, "Hey, I want to go with my guy," he might didn't want Shador. You know what I'm saying? That could be a thing. That could be a thing. But at first, it was looking like Andrew Berry was in on this shit, and that didn't make no fucking sense. Now that we're starting to see the separation of ties, we're starting to understand that Andrew Berry ain't with that shit. He said, "No, my brother, his name is Kevin Stefanski." Yeah, Paul, shout out, Paul Gaines, shout out to you in the chat, man. Kevin Stefanski. Yeah, man, he's an incompetent motherfucker, man. That's just it. Straight up. Let's shine the light on this bitch ass, goofy ass motherfucker. At the end of the day, he's still gonna look crazy when this shit all said and done. When Shador finally hit the fucking scene, this dummy is he's gonna have hell to pay. Straight up. So we already know that this dude right here is incompetent. We know that he is compromised, and we know that he might even have some other shit going on with him, y'all. When I look at him, I see a disingenuous motherfucker. Especially the way he just get up there on them press conferences and say, "Yeah, man, we're going to play Gabriel next week. Dylan's still starting. You know what I'm saying? No fucking, no type of. Well, we're gonna go and look at the film. I hear coaches say that shit about everything. Well, we don't know what the fuck we're gonna do. We're gonna go and look at the film and just see what we can come up with. That's what you're supposed to fucking say. Not, oh, Dylan Gabriel is definitely starting. Shout out, salute to you too, Paul. For real. J Track Vulcan says Miles Garrett is untouchable. If Shador was better, why hasn't he hinted at the inequality? He did, motherfucker. Y'all keep saying that dumbass shit. Why is he slamming his helmet on the sideline? Fuck the dumb questions you ask me. Why the fuck is Miles Garrett slamming his helmet on the sideline? Answer that motherfucking question. Why you keep talking about Miles Garrett ain't said shit? Miles Garrett said that he may need to go and look for another fucking team if Cleveland doesn't want to win. For a fact, I posted a video about it, motherfucker. Go and look at it. He said if Cleveland don't want to win, maybe he needs to look somewhere else. And you know what would suggest that Cleveland don't want to win? J Track Vulcan. The fact that they got a non-winning fucking quarterback. They got an incompetent quarterback that can't get nothing done on that end. So what the fuck are you talking about? Y'all read into what y'all want to read into. Y'all say what y'all want to say. But at the end of the day, y'all motherfuckers not making no sense. You just saying white boy shit. So why didn't Miles Garrett say it? Why didn't Miles say he slammed his motherfucking helmet on the sideline? He said that he might need to look at it. No, bitch, your motherfucking ass don't make no sense. You gonna sit here and tell me that a coach wants to win with Dylan Gabriel? I rest my fucking case. I rest my fucking case. You one of them white boys that just gonna be a white boy. I get it. I get it, J Trek Vulcan 66. You're not a real sports fan. You on here for political purposes. And I noticed, you know what? All bullshit will be revealed. I'm knocking their ass out the box today. Don't come in my chat with no bullshit. If you telling the truth, you welcome. Lies are not welcome on my motherfucking platform. Period. Ron Dixon, you on thin ice. Yeah, cuz if I went and if I was Kevin Stefanski, I was Kevin Stefanski, Arsenal, he would be playing number 12 and not the monkey. Like that ain't even, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he said, because if we winning, you motherfucking right. Them motherfuckers don't want to win. They ain't trying to win. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker come on here talking about some fucking job security. Man, shut the fuck up. If he was worrying about job security, he would be playing somebody who can fucking play. Y'all hear this shit? They in here talking about your door hurt, all this different shit. Anything but put this nigga on the field. Anything but put this man on the field. They got so many motherfucking excuses. Double tap the motherfucking chat, man. I can't sit back and listen to this shit no more. Double tap the motherfucking screen, man. We moving on. How the fuck you lose to a, a quarterback that had 57 fucking passing yards? You gotta be sorry. And like I said, this ain't Dylan Gabriel's fault. It's more Kevin Stefanski and the Cleveland Browns coaching staff fault because they got this boy out on the field. He don't even believe in his motherfucking self. They believe in Dylan more than Dylan believe in himself. And they're at fault. They out of their fucking minds for believing in fucking Dylan Gabriel, man. His boy ain't got it. He just don't got it. It ain't nothing y'all can do. It ain't nothing y'all can say. Y'all could come up with all the fucking excuses. Y'all could talk about Shador Sanders, back hurt. Y'all could say this, that, or the other. Everything that's being revealed is showing that not only did the NFL collude it, but some of you motherfuckers is in cahoots with the collusion as well. You know what? Y'all need to go and look up the word clandestine. Go look it up. That's what you motherfuckers are who in the chat line. Y'all are clandestine. Or you're dealing with clandestiny. Clandestine is what you motherfuckers are. Don't hurt my feelings. I wouldn't want to be clandestine. I got my own fucking mind. I don't got to lie for no motherfucker to make them seem okay because we kind of related. You know what I'm saying? That ain't me. I don't give a fuck. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it. I tell you to your motherfucking face. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie for no motherfucker just to make people look like they're good. And that's what y'all motherfuckers do. Y'all get on here and try to cape for your fellow man. But guess what? If he can't play football, none of your caping is gonna help. It don't fucking matter. It's just gonna make you look dumb. That's just it. Y'all wasting y'all time on this motherfucker talking to me. I don't believe nothing you motherfuckers say. I won't believe nothing you say. Only reason I'm reading it is for context. Okay? All right. You motherfucker can talk to you blue in the face. Simple-minded, overprivileged people. Yeah, that should need to be SMO. Fucking, you got the SMO disorder. Simple-minded and overprivileged. That's what the fuck wrong with y'all. See, you got to understand this. Inferior people love to see other inferior people Be privileged. Never forget that. People that's undeserving want to see other people that's undeserving and make them feel a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? And people that work hard for shit, they don't never like to see a motherfucker privileged and he ain't worked for it. See, that's the kind of man I am. You gotta work for some shit. If you work for it, it's yours. But privilege? Nah, I don't deal with privilege. I don't deal with privilege. I frown on shit like that. I let y'all motherfuckers sit around and be happy about some weak ass privilege. You know what I'm saying? Privilege. Here they come. All I gotta do is start saying the word inferior and watch out all the inferior motherfuckers pop up. Come on, inferior guys. I know y'all in here. Don't ask me no fucking questions, motherfucker. Don't ask me shit. Ask your mother. And don't act like you don't know. You know, ain't nothing like a motherfucker who act like they don't know some shit. Like racist motherfuckers will act like they don't know what racism is. And tell somebody say some shit, they'll be like, you're racist. Shut the fuck up. You know what it is. That's your lifestyle. That's your practice. That's what you do. Because if you ain't stand for it, you would shut the fuck up. But the fact that you asking questions let me know your bitch ass know. Gay. You're gay. Shout out to my dog Paul in the chat, man. The rest of y'all is like some robot bitch ass motherfuckers. He was given a job by the coach who obviously don't want to play a black quarterback like Shador Sanders with pinpoint accuracy. Boom. You see? People that's not inferior, they don't mind telling the truth. But inferior motherfuckers will get on here and say, Dylan Gabriel's a hell of a quarterback. He's a hell of a lot better quarterback, but you would be stupid to get rid of. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. With your backhanded ass comment. Try to act like you trying to, like, you're a liar. Dylan Gabriel is not a better quarterback. Dylan Gabriel is not even an NFL quarterback. But that's for you to live with. You can tell yourself whatever you want for your little weak ass to sleep at night. If that's what make you feel better than a nigga putting in that work and making you stupid motherfuckers look real dumb, y'all can play all you want. But you on my motherfucking live listening, bitch. And you don't get to come on here lying. All y'all motherfuckers like that. I ain't gotta explain nothing to your bitch ass. Willful dissidence. Or you know what it's called? Insecure. And most of y'all are insecure. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker jumping on here trying to tell somebody what's racist. Like the fuck we don't know what's racist. That's how you know somebody is a motherfucking narcissist. When they try to tell you what the fuck They try to describe themselves to you or describe what the fuck they're talking about to you when you know what their thinking is based on their comment. I know insecure people. Come on, insecures. Come on, insecures. Come on through. Come on through, insecures. My common sense tells me it's racist, motherfucker. I ain't even gonna say it's racist. It's more than that. It's a deep, deep, deep jealousy, hate, envy. Wish I could do that shit. Wish I was motherfucking handsome. Wish my motherfucking kids looked as good as this motherfucking kids look. Wish my fucking, you know what I'm saying? It's more than that. It's a deep rooted jealousy, period. If I was a Browns fan, man, I would be telling my people to stay out of the stadium on that day. They don't sell one beer or hot dog at a home game. Yeah, number 8 is done for. Yeah. But see, you got to understand this the nostalgia of a superstar like Shador Sanders that these motherfuckers can't fathom. That they just gonna throw up in their fucking mouth when he finally get his chance. Cause that day is coming. So all y'all little powder puff motherfuckers in the chat and the comment asking a bunch of stupid ass questions that you know the answer to, you racist motherfuckers. Like, this ain't the place to act like we don't know what's going on. Bitch, we know. We know all you motherfuckers jumping on here talking about, like, you gonna tell me and lobby me on what the fuck going on. Boy, you better get the fuck out of my face. Hey, Paul, you already know. Yeah, motherfuckers just so inferior, man. It's a fucking shame. Like, if that's the case, y'all don't even need to be around us. And I'm fine with that. Shout out to the motherfucking Bay Area. Shout out to my dog Larry June, if you know what's up with that. A. Yeah, I fuck with them Bay Area motherfuckers. That's my dog. June be in DC heavy. But that's what's up, Paul Gaines. Shout out to you, man. You a real one. Kept that shit 100. All these fake ass motherfuckers coming in here with these left-handed ass comments. And like I said, them motherfuckers compromise, they incompetent. And at the end of the day, if you got a winning spirit, you got a winning motherfucking way about yourself, then you just don't stand for no half-ass shit. And see, so that just shows you the integrity of these people in the chat that say shit like they say. And you need to know that they losers. All them motherfuckers are losers because winners don't win by cheating. You see what I'm saying? Winners win by whipping your motherfucking ass by any means necessary. Gladiator shit. Not no motherfucking, oh, let Dylan have a turn. Man, get the fuck out my face. That weak ass shit. Privilege. You see what I'm saying? Then the privilege jump on here and say, what privilege does Dylan have? Shut your privilege ass up, bitch. Get your privilege ass the fuck off here asking me questions with your privilege ass. Motherfucker act like he don't know what the fuck privilege is. Bitch, you know. That's why you so psyched. That's why y'all little hummingbird face ass motherfuckers is happy. You know what I'm saying? It's this shit deep rooted. It's real deep rooted. This shit is not new. So don't expect for nobody to be sitting on this motherfucker jockeying for what the fuck happened. Bitch, we know what happened. You asking what happened, thinking that, you know, I don't know what the fuck y'all think, but I ain't the one Y'all thought I was. I tell every one of you motherfuckers what it is. I ain't even paying attention to these bitch ass motherfuckers. Shador Sanders rich. Y'all in the comment mad in the motherfucker. We not even mad. I don't even give a fuck if Shador Sanders don't play this year. But what I will tell y'all is when he do play, y'all bitches gonna be upset. Y'all gonna be beating y'all fucking head against the motherfucking wall. And you're gonna be in somebody's church ain't that? Oh, the receiver helped him out. Oh, Shador, he overpassed him and the receiver just made a good catch. Well, I call that a good pass, you stupid bitch. Shut the fuck up. All you whining ass faggots. Appreciate that, Paul. I appreciate that for sure. As long as y'all been on this motherfucker hating, y'all might as well like the motherfucking channel too. You might as well subscribe because all y'all bitch ass motherfuckers on here every day. Hey, hey, Paul, imagine you not supporting some shit, but you on the motherfucking channel every day supporting. Imagine me not liking some shit or not thinking, you know. Imagine me going on a Dylan Gabriel page every day to whine in the fucking comment. Poor fucking individual. Inferior motherfucker, you. Not you, Paul. No, 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 no. I wasn't talking about you, bro. I ain't talking about everybody in the chat. I know y'all don't think I'm talking about y'all. I'm talking about these people that's making these wild ass comments. Yeah, them narcissists, dumb motherfuckers, man. They sitting home in they fucking tighty whities and shit with probably fucking fluid on their motherfucking hands and shit, playing a game, eating a fucking thing of Doritos with nacho cheese on their fucking mouth. I don't pay no attention to these goofy ass motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? I do this shit, yeah, to make money, motherfuckers, and to spread the knowledge. You dig? One thing I ain't gonna do is sit around here letting a bunch of fucking guppies weird the fucking chat out. We in this motherfucker live talking real shit with real people. All you fake motherfuckers, y'all know what y'all can do. Chew on hot nickels, bitches. Chew on hot nickels, motherfuckers. Wash your motherfucking ass somewhere. Shout out to everybody in the chat that's a real one. We not entertaining you, bruh. This is not your motherfucking chat. How long you been on the chat? Answer that question. How long you been sitting on this motherfucking chat trying to get some motherfucking juice out this motherfucker? We not your people. You need to go on a Dylan Gabriel post, motherfucker. I could be about race because it could be about race because he had to play. What's his name? Because what's his name? He had to play. What's his name? Because he was the only quarterback when he got hurt. You see, they thought in Joe Flacco, and now you have a choice between Shador and this weak ass motherfucking boy, and you choose this side, bitch. Straight like that, dumb shit. Man, listen, we don't got. Listen, I'm gonna address this shit one time. Whatever the fuck your name is, Svitko or whatever the fuck. What the fuck is it? Svitkar. We don't have to speculate whether it's about race when it comes to white people, bitch. We don't have to speculate, motherfucker. I've been living my whole fucking life, and I know white people. And it always been the same motherfucking thing, bitch ass boy. I ain't got to motherfucking wonder what no white motherfucker is thinking. Now, if you're a person that's a real person and you deal with truth and you white, I don't got nothing against you. But don't come on this motherfucker asking stupid ass questions when you already made your stance. No, based on what you're saying. Any fucking body that come on here and say Dylan Gabriel should be the star. Anybody that come on here and say that Dylan Gabriel should get another chance. Anybody come on here and say that Dylan Gabriel was drafted first. Anybody that come on this bitch and say that Dylan Gabriel, whatever. Anything you can say to make a claim that he should be the starter over Shador Sanders, I know you's something wrong with you. Because if you're looking at sports and you're looking at the play and you're looking at what Dylan Gabriel did in his output, there's no fucking way you would come out and say what you're saying unless. And another thing, if you go every evening and waste your fucking time to jump on the chat about Shador Sanders and Dylan Gabriel, that speaks to something else. That speaks to something else. So don't act like you just stumbled on this motherfucking lie. I know what y'all motherfuckers doing, and I love it. I need it. I need it for dialogue. You know what I'm saying? Every time I start laying y'all motherfuckers out, the numbers go up in the chat. The likes go up in the chat. So guess what? We know you, we've been around y'all motherfuckers too long. We don't have to fucking guess what y'all thinking. Y'all show it. Y'all show it every fucking time. Nah, I ain't from the Cleveland area. Nigga talking about OG. Get the fuck out of my chat, you bitch ass nigga. Yeah, I'm from the Cleveland area, you bitch ass motherfucker. Why? The fuck you worrying about where I'm from? You sound and act like the black guy from Boys. I hate your gums because they black. That was one of my favorite fucking scenes. I can't hear you, nigga. Exactly. 33 black. You already know. But see, I singed the motherfucking feet of them bitches. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? If y'all bitch ass motherfuckers was right here in my face, I'll tell you motherfuckers and have something with it too. If that's what the fuck you want. Because I'm about that shit too. I ain't gonna sit up here and act like we cool. I address you bitches just how I would. I'm not gonna sit around no motherfucker I don't like and act like, oh, it's okay, it's all right. That's the shit y'all do. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. So now my man Spitcorn says, I know Shador is better. And he should be starting if it wasn't for his attitude. But they gave Gabriel a chance. Why the fuck would you hate on him and not the coach? You know why? Because Gabriel played in on this shit too. Y'all heard the motherfucking speech when he had a interview, and he says, "Yeah, man, I know you're going to wait for the perfect timing, and if you're going to wait for the perfect timing, then you're going to wait for a lifetime." But we all know Shador Sanders got a song called "Perfect Timing," a hit song called perfect time. And I'm sure y'all gonna say y'all don't know, which I don't give a fuck. I don't expect you to know, and don't give a fuck if you know. But I'm telling you through context that that's why Dylan Gabriel ain't fucking innocent. And then he said some shit. Like you can look at Dylan Gabriel's face and see that he ain't no humble motherfucker, and that he's privileged, and he knows that he does not deserve the fucking spot. Like if you was a kid or you was a fucking employee, you know whether or not you deserve a fucking job or not. And Dylan Gabriel knows that he don't deserve that job, but at the end of the day, Dylan Gabriel is happy with what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? He ain't sitting around thinking, damn, that's fucked up. And Shador Sanders never did nothing for it. Like, so you draft a motherfucker and say that you don't like his attitude. First of all, everything they're talking about is shit that happened before the draft, where he's saying, if you're going to draft me, if you're not going to change the culture, don't draft me. That's young bravado talking. That ain't motherfucking, he was in an interview and told the fucking coach that. Every fucking NFL owner and front office that said that Shador Sanders was too cocky was basing it off his fucking Instagram. That's not an interview. That ain't fucking legible shit to say that this man is too fucking cocky because he on his social media popping his shit. That shit is a social media account, you dumbass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I get on my social media and pop shit. So do y'all lying motherfuckers. That ain't no fucking reason to say that this boy is too cocky. And what the fuck does too cocky mean anyway? Because Johnny Manziel was one of the most cocky motherfuckers I ever seen in the NFL, and that bitch couldn't even play. The fucking Pat McAfee is jumping in the fucking crowd with his shirt off. Ain't no fucking body calling this motherfucker cocky. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Rodgers running around discount double check and all that bullshit. Y'all motherfuckers kill me with this shit. First of all, we are the swag. Then y'all motherfuckers want to do the swag and get mad when we do the swag. When it's our shit. That ain't even y'all fucking lane. Y'all don't even do that kind of shit. Y'all copy the fuck off of us. And then when we do it, y'all motherfuckers try to act like it's a motherfucking problem. Because y'all motherfuckers want to do everything we do. Y'all motherfuckers need to get the fuck out of here and go to hell with that bullshit. Talking about it ain't about race. Bruh, I don't even think we made the word race up. That's some bullshit y'all motherfuckers came up with. The fuck is y'all talking about? That ain't even us. You lying motherfuckers. Now you know what your door is better. Get the fuck out of here, man. I can't with y'all. Right. Sanders is confident in his shit. He don't give a fuck about these weak ass motherfuckers. He knows what the fuck he could do. That's why the fuck he could sit on the sideline knowing he getting done wrong and fucking smile with a whole lot of motherfucking cheese in his motherfucking pockets. He don't give a fuck about that shit. They the ones losing out. The NFL losing out on star power. The NFL scared of star power because Dion was on their fucking neck. I know it's facts on Johnny Manziel and all them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Dylan Gabriel ain't no fucking Brock Purdy by far. Sorry. But I will say Brock Purdy got a better fucking quarterback. Nigga said, look, the only attitude Sanders has is he knows he is him, full of confidence, and knows his skills is great. Weak motherfucker have a problem with this. Greatness, Caucasians want us to back to lack confidence. Y'all heard what the fucking man said. Double tap the motherfucking chat. 33 Black. Hit that motherfucking subscribe button. I need people like you around, man. For sure. For sure. We here on this motherfucker to set the record straight. We ain't candy coating or painting shit up over this motherfucker. If you want it, we got it. Come with the shit. Keyshawn Cole, who jersey sales top 3? Shador? Because I know you ain't talking about Gabriel. God said we the salt of the earth. That means we bring flavor to everything we do. I know that shit, right? Yeah, and then they gave us a color for a nationality instead of telling us we the real true Hebrews. Say that shit, say that shit. Double tap that motherfucking screen, man. Top 3 jersey sales, and these motherfuckers got this boy on the bench. They done lost their motherfucking mind. And y'all dumb motherfuckers never had a mind because you like mediocrity and you love to see inferior shit have a life. I ain't no motherfucking, I'm not a fan of inferiority. If you an inferior motherfucker, hey, we all that shit, 33 Black. Any and everything, we the Hebrews, we the motherfucking Moors, we the motherfucking, yeah, what's the Olmec, all that shit. Mayans, all that shit. Nah, son, not at all. I'm getting paid, motherfucker. I'm living rent free in your head because you are my chat. But your ass gone now. Shout out to him. Exactly. It's partly Dylan's fault. You know why? Because Dylan ran with that bullshit. Dylan know motherfucking well. If Dylan isn't out there practicing with your daughter, he know motherfucking well. We seen all the interceptions that motherfucker threw at OTAs. We seen the interceptions he threw in preseason. We seen the interceptions he throws in practice to the motherfuckers that's on the team. Everybody know that Dylan Gabriel is fucking incompetent. Period. Shador Sanders gonna drop needles on your ass. Straight like that. Yeah, these motherfuckers know. You think you gonna come in this motherfucker? I moderate my own shit tonight. People doing all this talking, but when somebody going to do something about it. Alpha King 420, what's happening in the chat? What's on your mind? You making statements. Elaborate. I'm here for it. Run it. What you talking about? The sheep follow the media because that's their God. And the media would never lie to them. Right. The media is some lying motherfuckers. Lying motherfuckers for real. And like I said, Dylan Gabriel, your fucking time is up. We ain't got to give a motherfucker no more chances. We don't have to sit here and endure this bullshit. The Cleveland fans, if I was them, I wouldn't buy another motherfucking ticket until 12 was in the motherfucking game. You got this incompetent coach with an incompetent quarterback. Both of these motherfuckers are joined at the hip. We have never in our lives seen two motherfuckers that didn't deserve two jobs and they was actually working together. What a motherfucking move we are seeing right here. This shit is the most bullshit. And when it's all said and done and the dust settles, trust and believe there are going to be a lot of questions. There's going to be a lot of motherfucking, it might even be some fucking lawsuits. Because I'm going to tell you right now, they better erase every email the NFL got. Now, I know they had to learn some shit with that Redskins, that Washington Commander shit that went on. They better be erasing all them motherfucking emails, because if any of this shit ever come out that they colluded and they can have some legible motherfucking data trails, the NFL gonna get their ass sued. Gabriel throws better shade than he does passes. Just ask Sanders. Straight up, straight like that. Straight like that. That little motherfucker got a lot of slick shit to say out his motherfucking mouth. And that's why I don't feel sorry for his motherfucking ass when people come down on him. Because he with the shit. He's with the bullshit. And I don't feel sorry for his motherfucking ass. Fuck him too. He ain't nothing but a shit starter. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker is compromised. Double tap the goddamn screen when you coming to live. We in here talking about the bullshit circus that is the Cleveland Browns. I gave y'all the playbook. Just don't go to the games until number 12 plays. No hot dog, no beers, no popcorn being sold. Owners losing money out of his pocket. That's gonna make a change, and a change real goddamn quick. Bray Carey 027, what's cracking in the chat, man? Who are you? State your business. I'm checking every motherfucker that come in the chat for now. We're gonna get to the bottom of this shit. What's cracking? Keyshawn Cole, shout out to you in the chat, homie. Shit. We've been going for longer than 2 hours, man. We've been going for longer than 2 hours. But like I said, we had 40 likes. We had 30 people in the chat right now. Let's get it back up to 100, man. Double tap the screen, folks. Share this live. Double tap the screen. That's definitely the playbook. Hey, Paul, that's definitely it. Clifford Smiley says 6 years in college at quarterback, and they expected him to be good. Who stay in college that long if they can play? That's another one. Arlington, Texas in the house. Keyshawn Cole was cracking. Arlington TX is in here. If you don't think it's Dylan's fault, then I have to give a thumbs down. I ain't never say that. My thumbnail, if that's what you saw, me saying leave Dylan alone, man, that was just to get the haters in here. I'm smart. That was to get the haters in here thinking this was a Dylan sympathy post. And I will say this, it ain't his motherfucking fault. They threw him in a fire that he can't put out. But Dylan also added to it, because I believe that the Kevin Stefanski or somebody in that coaching staff, I would blame it on Kevin Stefanski, has already told Dylan that he ain't got shit to worry about. You can see the actions and how Dylan moved, that he don't give a fuck about nobody saying that he don't deserve it. He's moving like, deal with it, bitches. I'm playing quarterback. Y'all can be mad all y'all want. I'm playing quarterback. That's Dylan Gabriel's sentiment. Earl Stannis, I appreciate that, man. Shout out to you. The sympathy was to get them fools in here. That's why I did that. Because I knew if I put leave Dylan alone, that they was going to come to that little weak ass call. You know what I'm saying? I knew they was going to run in this motherfucker thinking this was a pro Dylan Gabriel post. It's not an anti-post, but it's a pro Shador Sanders post. You know what I'm saying? People saying shit like this, give him another chance. Or I think Sanders is better, but Dylan deserves a chance. Wow. Why the fuck does he deserve a chance if they got somebody on the team that's fucking better? Privilege. See, they won't say they support privilege, but what they will say is they want Dylan to start. Let me read from my man 33 Black. 33 Black Matt said, let's talk about how mentally this is fucking up Dylan. To truly know they are pushing him, lying to him, knowing he is not better than Sanders, and losing every week because of it. Woo! That's motherfucking, that's what I'm talking about. That's the shit I'm talking about, bro. And that's what I said when I first came on this chat was they don't know that they're fucking up Dylan more than they fucking up Shador. Shador know what the fuck he is. And not only does he know what he is, his head ain't weak to the point where though he gonna be sniffling and crying and shit. That man is the son of Deion Sanders. It ain't nothing that Deion Sanders has not told him to prepare him for this motherfucking moment. Even if these bitches might get diabolical on your ass. You think Deion ain't already told him that? That boy is good. You see him, he fucking smiling. Dylan Gabriel don't never look good. He always look like he don't get no motherfucking sleep. I can guarantee you at night, Dylan Gabriel is not sleeping well. Guarantee you that motherfucker is, he fucked up. I bet his girl holding him, he might be in a fucking fetal position. And it's fucked up because he don't really deserve that. He don't deserve me making posts about him talking about how fucking sorry he is. But the motherfucking coaches put him in harm's way by making him the scapegoat for the bullshit they doing. It's way deeper than football. Shout out to Lee Garnett. It's way deeper than football, man. This shit is a deep-rooted hate that ain't got nothing to do with football. It got to do with Deion Sanders can go over in college, get all the motherfucking talent to come to Colorado, get boys to buck the system on these Power 5 schools, talk shit about it, put his motherfucking cowboy hat on. And what would make you think I give a fuck about what you think about me? It's not what I think about myself. Boy, that shit been playing in them motherfuckers' heads on repeat. On repeat. And what happened is they let them voiceovers and shit on Instagram and all that shit. Y'all remember one time Deion Sanders shit was viral. It was like inspirational motherfucking sound bites. Them people hated that shit. Did y'all hear Gruden trying to put his name in the hat? Yeah, I heard that motherfucking weak ass motherfucker. Well, we don't want that motherfucker. Bye-bye. Gone again. See, now this is how I know that all them little accounts with a three-letter name like Joe, Rob, Bob, with some letters behind it, that's all one person. And if it ain't one person, it's a group of goofy ass geeks. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, y'all some bitches. I know y'all won't call me a nigga in here. Go ahead. It ain't gonna hurt my motherfucking feelings. Going to subscribe, like your style. Already, cuz. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Y'all hating motherfuckers subscribe too. I know y'all bitches still in here. Don't give no fucks about you. You gonna walk past. If I was the, you know what I'm saying? If I could catch one of you bitch ass motherfuckers, it would be sweet justice. Yeah, Paul, a bunch of bots. Probably one nerdy motherfucker with a snotty nose, some broken fucking glasses with a band-aid holding them bitches together, and some fucking tighty whitey underwear sitting Indian style like a bitch. Stacey Chamberlain, what's cracking? Welcome to the live. Vittorio, what's cracking? We in this motherfucker, man. We in this motherfucker turning liars into casualties in this motherfucker. That's what we in here doing. Every man in sports knows when another man is better than himself. Every player sees it as reality. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Dylan Gabriel knows that he is primitive when it comes to skill set, what Shador says. Primitive. Very primitive. They fucking with Dion's son because they can't fade his power. Period. Dion ain't lost no power. And trust and believe, all of this shit stems from him coaching his sons, to him having his success with his sons, to him leaving Jackson State with his sons, turning Colorado the fuck around. And motherfucker, he's barely 500. He's 500 as his school, as his record. So fucking what? Are people coming to the school? Are motherfuckers paying tuition? Are kids going there to play ball? Was they going there first? No, motherfucker, they wasn't. So all you inferior motherfuckers that be lying and say that Dion ain't did nothing for that program, you think Jackson State ain't in a great position where he built that motherfucking sports facility? Did he knock the motherfucker down when he left? No. So he left the school in better shape than it was. When he leaves Colorado, that program is going to be in better shape than it was when he got there. That's all that fucking matters. They ran that bitch down in them years before he came. 1-11. One in, you know what I'm saying? So what everybody was saying, it's going to take at least 5 years to turn that program around. He did it in one. Because he's different. He's different. Y'all used to the 5-year plan. But Deion Sanders ain't no 5-year plan, motherfucker, obviously. I ain't saying that he is because I'm saying that he proved that he could turn that bitch around in 1 year. Y'all mad? It feel like Gabriel just needs some help and maybe some coaching. Bruh, Gabriel been getting first team reps since before the season. Okay? Jack Johnson. Right, Gabriel needs some help. You motherfucking right, he needs some help. He needs some help on the practice team. That's where the fuck he need to go. So your Cheerio or your Chero, you out of line, bruh. You don't know what's going on. You must like soccer or some shit, but you can't like football. You can't like football. Help is third string, not first string. You got a motherfucker who's first string material, but you keep saying, oh, well, Gabriel got drafted first, so he gets the first opportunity. Real jobs don't work like that. And an NFL football player is a job, meaning the best man for the job gets the job. It's like that on every fucking team. You got analysts and shit that's saying never in their lifetime, over 47 years of being working for the NFL, they've never seen no shit like this. But y'all little goofy, zit-faced motherfuckers get on my live and try to tell me that I'm wrong. And me and the analysts are wrong. Y'all right and I'm wrong. And you bitches don't even watch football. Y'all don't even talk like y'all watch football. Y'all motherfuckers talk like y'all watch NASCAR or fucking bull riding or some shit. You motherfuckers, if you knew anything about football, besides who won, touchdown, field goal, like X's and O's, y'all motherfuckers wouldn't be saying that shit. So that let me know that your decision is being driven by politics. And probably the kind of politics that most of y'all be into. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be into some weird politics. That's for sure. Yeah, they some NASCAR watching motherfuckers. Like when I hear Caitlin Clark fans talk about basketball, I know they don't know shit about basketball. Oh, that girl just went and put it in the hoop. Shut the fuck up. Y'all motherfuckers, I ain't never in my life seen this many white people discussing basketball since one fucking white girl could shoot a long distance 3-pointer. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never in my life. You better shut up. Winning. I ain't never in my goddamn life seen that many white people. And then you go look at their fucking profiles and shit, bruh. And I'm like, man, ain't no fucking way this motherfucker watch no football. This motherfucker do bird hunting. Your ass don't watch no motherfucking basketball. Y'all watching Caitlin Clark, or y'all not watching no basketball. Y'all just jumping in the comments and rooting for the white girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Caitlin Clark is a hell of a talent on the basketball court. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that she's bad because she white, but y'all motherfuckers would do that. Y'all would sit here and say Shador Sanders ain't good because maybe not. You'll admit that he's too cocky, but you won't admit that he's too black. You'll admit that he's too cocky, but you won't admit that he's too black. I had two cousins. Hold on, let me read this one first. Bro, we seen this shit happen in San Francisco with Trey Lance. He never got he never got the pass. The ball never got the boy never got a fair chance. I know what you're saying. You must be from Philly. Somewhere. The ball never got a fair shot. But he got ran between the tackles until he got his ankle broke. And then they gave his ass away. Yeah, that's what happened. Because he had the fucking job at first, and they job like RG3'd his ass and got rid of him. Paul says, I had two cousins that played for the Dallas Cowboys and one for the Chicago Bears. I know football, and if I didn't tear my quad, y'all would never have heard of Kevin Barlow in San Francisco. Man, shout out to you, man. Sorry to hear that. But if that's what it is, then I'm sure you put that shit down. You don't come across to me as no liar, and I definitely know Kevin Barlow. You know what I'm saying? So if you played with that kind of talent, then I know you was about your shit. Real shit. Oh, you said you was from the Bay Area, right? White people are born to hate. Hey, that's what they said in the chat. Jack Johnson said that, but I don't know about Jack. I gotta watch Jack. Yeah, Jack got them little numbers, them little letters behind his, them the trolling motherfuckers with them little three letters behind their name. I don't trust you, Jack. I'm gonna just let you know right now. I'm gonna watch your shit. You probably that motherfucker I just put out with another name. You got one more motherfucking chance. Matter of fact, you don't. Bye, Jack. I don't trust that motherfucker neither. There's some weird motherfuckers that be on these chats and shit. There be some weird little dudes on this motherfucker. My people stop acting like white hate is something new. If we're Jacob and their Esau in the Bible said that they will have a perpetual hatred. Perpetual means continuous until judgment day. Let that shit sink in. Goddamn, Paul just brought the gospel on this motherfucker. Talk to him, Paul. I ain't said Paul said that shit, y'all. Don't blame me, blame Paul. But nah, real shit, man. If we being real and we being honest, I ain't come on this bitch to pussyfoot around and lollygag. I came on this motherfucker to keep the truth, you know what I'm saying, front and center. And at the end of the day, all these fucking cowards, you know what I'm saying? All these cowards that come on this motherfucker and cape for this motherfucker, but they won't come on here and tell you their real feelings. But I got a motherfucking interpreter type of mindset. You know what I'm saying? I can interpret motherfucker. I can look at what a motherfucker type in the chat and tell whether or not he's pro for this chat or he's anti for this chat. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all that don't say shit, I don't know. Y'all could be just waiting for your chance to say some bullshit. I don't know. I know the people that's in this motherfucker that's real is chopping it up with me. But it's 40 other motherfuckers, 43 other motherfuckers, and they probably just going with getting new you know what I'm saying, new addresses or whatever the fuck you call it, new names, and come back on here as another motherfucker talking shit, trying to act like they somebody else. I'm hip to that shit now. I'm just getting in the chat world. I've seen other people's lives and motherfuckers be like, They got a moderator for basically somebody to sit there and watch all the whack shit that being put in the chat. And that way, the fucking host can actually have a show without having to interact with a whole bunch of dumbass uh, comments and shit. And so at this point, I'm moderating myself. You know what I'm saying? First time, it's gonna be like 30 minutes. Second time, I'm gonna get your ass out of here altogether. Double tap that chat, folks. Double tap that chat if you just got in here and you just hearing what's going on, man. Dylan Gabriel lost again. Dylan Gabriel is playing again. And Kevin Stefanski is completely deer in headlights about the whole thing. And, you know, somebody just told me that Shador's supposed to be starting against the Ravens. Oh, no. I'm sorry, not Shador. They was talking about Dylan Gabriel is going to start against the Ravens. Now, I'm going to tell y'all some good shit. The Ravens might hurt this motherfucker. That's real shit. The Ravens might hurt this motherfucker. Oh, that was you? Shout out to you, Chase Mason. But listen, these motherfuckers, coach announced it today that he will be starting again this week. Oh, Gabriel's going to start. Yeah, Gabriel's going to start this week against the Ravens. They might hurt his ass, even though they not, the Ravens ain't the Ravens of old where they would, they hurt a motherfucker every play. Shout out to this chat, man. Shout out to this live. We've been rocking and having a good amount of people in the chat, man. Shout out to y'all. Double tap the screen. Man, I hope they do. Dylan Gabriel, like, on the longest yard, when they found out he was trying to throw the game and he came back in. You sound like Kwame Brown. That's funny as shit, because I used to listen to that motherfucker all the time. When he was hot as shit, I used to listen to that motherfucker every day. And I swear to God, when he had that chat, I used to say, I could make a podcast off his daily dealings alone. That shit, that man was fire when he first came on the goddamn. He a little bit more country than me. That motherfucker from South Carolina, he a little bit more country than me. Our edge rush is improving with that new move. Yeah, I think so. Mac. Mac G, you've been rocking with me too, man. I hope y'all sub, man. I hope y'all subscribe to the channel. Peanut, hit them all. Oh. Yeah, make sure y'all sub to the channel, man. We do this shit damn near every night. You got to think Ravens got some big linemen too. 6'2", Dylan will get cooked. Yeah, Dylan gonna get cooked. Yeah, Dylan gonna get cooked, man. The Ravens might break his fucking leg. I hope that he don't get hurt, because that ain't what I'm about. Tallest lineman Ravens got, 6'8". God damn. That ain't no good. Dylan Gabriel was a haircut. If Dylan Gabriel was a haircut, he'd be a Beijing. I'm a barber, Paul. That's funny as shit. Fake. Fake. But yeah, man, this is the place right here where we chop it up on the whole Cleveland Brown situation. Like I said, I done had some lives about the NBA gambling. And guess what, y'all? They got some shit on professional baseball gambling and cheating and shit now, too. So y'all look out for them lives too if y'all interested. You know what I'm saying? But and guess what? It's the fucking Cleveland Guardians, another Cleveland team, my Cleveland people, another fucking Cleveland team is in the news about cheating while gambling in baseball. Pete Rose type shit. So it's very ironic that it's another Cleveland team in the news. And like I said, I would not be covering the Cleveland Browns if it wasn't for Shador Sanders. Dylan Gabriel, he just fell into the fold because, you know what I'm saying? Because he happened to get drafted to the same team. But through 4 games, Dylan Gabriel had 500 yards, like 546 yards. That is fucking horrible. And so, you know, I noticed that all the trolls and shit and the people who thought they was on here getting on somebody's nerves, they really don't got shit to say. Because I done addressed all of their ass. Oh my peoples. If y'all not into crypto, please hurry up and get you some XRP and XLM and the H bar. New financial system about to take over. All right, y'all heard that. Paul just dropped some jewels in here. So if you into crypto or anything like that, or you want to get into crypto, he just gave you the jewel. Thank him later. Let's see if they arrest some of them. You talking about the gambling? You goddamn right. Oh, you talking about the baseball players? Yeah, let's see if they oh, they've been arrested already. They've been arrested. 2 players for the Cleveland Guardians, and I believe it's a manager or a coach or somebody on the staff